Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Lamont, and I'm in the process of opening a brick and mortar location for my wine brand Hall Family Estates. I'm documenting a few details of my journey to hopefully inspire and encourage others to keep pushing towards their goals and dreams. I'm also trying to get my followers up, so y'all be sure to tell a friend or two to follow me on the socials. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment. All right, okay, I've seen enough. I'm tired of the misinformation, so I figured I'd do this video to provide some information for my people. This is episode 16, the champagne lifestyle. Well, that's not champagne, but you'll learn a little bit more as we continue. But first, a disclaimer. Please understand, I'm not trying to elevate champagnes and downplay sparkling wines or say one is better than the other. Matter of fact, I'm actually working on a sparkling wine that's not a champagne. I'm just here to inform y'all and give y'all some correct information. However, I would like to add a true champagne to the Hall Family Estates portfolio. So, you have a plug, you gotta connect, send them my way. You wanna sit low on my living room floor, play Nintendo. All right, let's get into it. So, in order for a sparkling wine to be considered a champagne, there are 5 major factors that have to come into play: origin, grapes, production method, aging requirements, flavor profile. The origin. First and foremost, a real champagne can only come from Champagne, France. So sparkling wines, even if they're made in France, if they're made outside of the Champagne region, they have to be called something else. Prosecco, Cava, however you want to say it, or sparkling wine. All right, number 2, the grapes. True champagne only come from 3 grape types: Chardonnay grape, the Pinot Noir grape, and the Pinot Meunier grape. All right, we're at number 3, the production method. Méthode champenoise, I think that's how you say it, I'm not quite sure. So in champagne, the wine undergoes a second fermentation process inside of the bottle, where it traps the carbon dioxide to make those really fine bubbles. Other sparkling wines, like Prosecco, for example, they undergo the second fermentation process as well, but that process is in a large tank, and then you trap the carbon dioxide. This process produces bigger bubbles and a fresher style. Number 4, aging requirements. So actual champagne has to be aged for at least 15 months to be non-vintage and 36 months to be vintage. All right, number 5, the last one, we got to talk about the flavor profile. Because of the aging requirements and the climate, authentic champagne often tastes more yeasty, more toasty, and crisp. It's not going to be full of the fruit-forward flavors. Say that 3 times. And it's also going to have a higher level of acidity. Fun fact, did you know that Moet Chandon, Dom Perignon, Veuve Clicquot, Monde de Brignac, which is Ace of Spades, and Hennessy, they're all owned by the same company. The LVMH group was created in 1987 when Louis Vuitton and Moet Hennessy merged together. This company owns fashion brands like Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Celine, and Dior. The LVMH company also owns Sephora, Givenchy, and Rihanna's Fenty Beauty. And they also own Tiffany & Company. Okay, back to the champagne. Pro tip, if you see RM or the phrase grower champagne on the label, those wines are produced by the actual estate that owns the vineyards where other brands buy their grapes, if that makes sense to you guys. Those wines will be a little bit better than the big name brands that you will often see. All right, so wrapping this up, all sparkling wines isn't a champagne. However, all champagne is a sparkling wine. Per usual, this episode has been brought to you by Article 7 Cigar Company and Borderline Genius Apparel Company. Be sure to follow Hall Family Estates on all social media platforms. Support your people, support your folks, support your homies. Cheers. Now check it. You wanna my squeeze, baby.